Are you letting hard times prevent you from seeking your goals? Find out today on Strength and Health for Life. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to yet another beautiful day of our wellness journey together. Before we begin, we ask that you smash that like button down below, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell to receive all alerts, and watch the video all the way through. Also, if there are any topics that you'd like to see in this channel, please leave your suggestions in the comment section below. By the way, if your life sucks because of a soul-crushing job and a few extra $100 a week will help you get rid of it, then take action now and click the first link in the description to learn how. These days have been kind of challenging for everybody, and people are going through certain challenges because of certain events. But the question arises, are you letting those circumstances prevent you from seeking your goals? Right now, most of us do feel a little bit alone, like nobody understands us, especially those that are closest to us. What you may not realize is that you're not alone, and most successful and special people have gone through those exact circumstances their entire lives. This is because most successful people and those that have greatness inside are misunderstood by most of the people around them. Do you ever wonder where haters come from? That's where they come from. It's not the fact that they hate the individual person or they hate and misbelieve what you're trying to do. The reality is that they just misunderstand you. But as I said before, that doesn't mean you're alone, because all successful and truly great people go through those times. In fact, they go through it most of their lives. In fact, that's usually the origin of their most difficult challenge. As an example, most people know Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey came from what we would recognize as a poor family. There was even a point at which they had to live in the family van, which essentially made him homeless. And when he started out, his dad had to drive him to comedy clubs just to get gigs so that he could get in front of an audience and perfect his craft. But he made it through those times to become such a successful actor and comedian. We can use Bill Gates as yet another example. Bill Gates may have went to Harvard, but he dropped out after the first semester of his sophomore year. Do you think that was a very popular decision with anybody else around him who was currently going to school and trying to pursue income in that way? And do you think it was easy to stay motivated when his first business failed, despite him trying his hardest? Great and successful people have to make hard decisions, even though those people around him don't understand or agree with the decision that they're making. And the decision to step outside of the box and be something better and be something greater is not an easy decision, because it's not the easiest path to walk. Even when it comes to weight loss, you may have people around you that just don't believe that you're capable of doing it. They'll always try to give you advice that you don't want, that just won't work because they read it someplace or they heard it someplace else. But in order to succeed at anything, you have to step outside of the box that everything in society tries to put you in. And the box is nice and comfortable and everybody sees what's around them, but some of us just can't bear the thought of remaining inside that box because we just feel like something greater inside of us calling to us. And leaving the box is scary because you don't know what the outcome will be. It's like going into a dark tunnel where you can't see what's at the other side. But once you finally step outside of the box, you realize that you can see in the dark and you start to see the light at the other side of the tunnel. But inevitably, there's one more thing that happens to every single person that journeys down that path. You'll come to a moment where you have to decide whether you return to the box or you take a leap of faith, and no matter what the consequences are, you follow through. And I'll tell you right off the bat, it's the scariest thing in the world, but the rewards at the end are completely worth it. And that leap of faith may be starting a new business or trying out some new exercise or something along those lines, but you have to take that leap of faith, otherwise nothing will ever change. So this one's for all of you who can't stand living inside that box and just want to try something new and become something different. There are going to be times when it looks like what you're doing just isn't working because you can't see the bottom of the leap and it just seems like you've been falling forever and everything's about to fall apart. And that's the point in which 99% of people turn around and go back to the box. But you need to stay strong and understand that failure happens because we need to learn from it and pick ourselves back up, brush ourselves off, and push forward no matter what happens. Because as I've stated before, failure only truly happens when you quit and you give up. Otherwise, it's just an object lesson, a way for you to grow as a person and become more successful and rise from the ashes of your mistakes. So get back up, brush yourself off, stand up with your head tall, and look forward to your future and keep walking. Because at the end of the day, the only real risk you take is not stepping outside of that box, because the box has an expiration date. Most people inside of the box can't see the expiration date, but almost everybody that's outside of the box can see it perfectly clear. So find your passions and find the things that you love to do, that you can do forever, that cause you to forget to eat that day and make money doing those. Find the exercise that you enjoy doing so much that you never want to stop, even when you get tired, and do that to help you lose weight. Be passionate about the things that you do and invest as much time in them as you can because you enjoy them and perfect them. So that's my challenge for you today, is to get up, dust yourself off, find your passion, and make something out of it. Because if you do that, you'll never work another day the rest of your life, because when you're doing something that you're passionate about, it's never really work. And don't worry about the money, because the money will come. If you're passionate about it and you master it, money will always come. Only worry about doing what you love to do and being the absolute best at doing that. In fact, that's one of the advantages of clicking the first link in the description, is that it teaches you how to turn your passion into a home business. But that's not the only secret to success. In fact, there's one secret that goes for every kind of success you can think of, whether it's making money or it's losing weight, gaining muscle, or even relationships. And that's having someone there to talk to help keep you motivated, to help keep you accountable, to be there for you when you go through the inevitable struggles and emotional downfalls. So if you're looking for a weight loss community to help keep you motivated and accountable, or maybe you just need someone to be there for you along your weight loss journey for emotional support, then please follow us on Facebook and join our Facebook group. Those links are at the bottom of the description. And once again, if you've enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and maybe even share this video with your friends so that we have the opportunity to grow and help more people. With all that said, stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.